Welcome, dear students. How are you? I think that all of you are so much well by the grace of Almighty Allah. You are safe and sound, and you are staying at home. I am Muhammad Mohaminul Kabir, Senior Teacher, Cantonment Public School and College. I am going to take a class for the students of class 9 and 10. Dear viewers, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Already I introduced with you Muhammad Mohaminul Kabir, Senior Teacher, Cantonment Public School and College, Sohitpur and Nilphamari. Dear students, before starting my class today, I would like to ask you a question. Already you look at the board. I have written a question, what should we do? In here I use a modal auxiliary should. You have to know the uses of should. Where we use should. Should means it is obligatory, we must do it, it is compulsory, it is mandatory. In that cases we use should. So probably your answer will be, we help our parents, we study properly, these things we should do. Okay? I believe that all of you have understood. Next question. What shouldn't we do? Again, we should do something and we should not or shouldn't do, we do. What shouldn't we do? We shouldn't steal books from the library. We should not disobey our parents, etc. That means in here we indicate two things. We should do some things and we shouldn't do some things. Dear learners, look at the picture. In here there are two pictures. In picture 1, I see two pictures. In the first picture I can see a woman who throws wastage on the road, and the other picture a woman is helping a blind man to cross the road. And seeing these two pictures, we understood that this is our duty. We should do it. We should help the blind man and we shouldn't waste materials in the road. That means we do something and we shouldn't do something. Again, you look at this picture. In here there are 4 pictures. First picture, mother and son. Mother is taking her luggage and her son taking a baby in her lap, and they are going a particular place. And the second picture, a aged person and his grandchildren taking her to a particular respective place. And third picture, a rickshaw puller lying down, so another person is coming to help him, and he thought that it's his duty to do this. And there are 4 pictures. A blind man taking a child, taking her and helping her to go a particular place. Seeing this picture, we understood that if this type of situation arises in our life, practical life, we should do it. So, can you guess what our today's topic is? Dear learners, look at this. We do something and we don't something is equal to responsibility. So, your answer is quite correct. Our today's lesson is responsibilities. Open your book, class 9 book, unit 1, lesson 4, topics name, responsibilities. Before going to the text, I introduce with some difficult keywords, some difficult words, unknown words. Possibly you don't know the meaning of the words. First word is responsibilities. Responsibilities means a duty to deal with, liability. In the picture you see that a man and two men, one man is helping to the aged person. It's his duty, it is his responsibility. Second, obligation. Obligation means something which you must do because you have promised. The next word, pursue. Pursue means to do something or try to achieve something. In the picture, he is trying to achieve something. The next word, pile. Pile means to put something on or stack or accumulate. In here there are some bricks and we accumulate the bricks and we pile it. Seeing this picture you can guess the meaning pile. So it is clear to you, I believe that. Next word, fundamental. Fundamental means more important than anything. That means basic. In here some foods. Food is our fundamental right. Dear learners, these are the keywords, these are the difficult words in this text. So, going to the text, we already have learned all unknown words. Then, next we see the text. Look at the board. In here the text, Ronnie's mother gave him 50 taka to buy salt and chilies on his way to the market. Ronnie found a poor passerby trying to hold a boy up who was lying on the road, groaning. Coming near, Ronnie saw that it was his classmate Tanin, who was hit by a speeding motorbike. Immediately he stopped a baby taxi and took Tanin to a clinic. From there he found Tanin's parents. When they came to the clinic, Ronnie returned home without the salt and chilies. He had used the money to pay the taxi driver. Reading this text, now discuss and answer the following questions. Did Ronnie do right or wrong? Someone say Ronnie did right. Someone say Ronnie did wrong. And if you say right, you have to give the reason why. And if you say Ronnie did wrong, then you have to say why. What do you think his mother did when Ronnie returned home without the salt and chilies? Before discussing this question, first of all, did Ronnie right or wrong? Why? If I tell you the reason why Ronnie did right, Ronnie whenever saw the man lay down on the road, that time he thought that it's his responsibility to the man to the hospital and take necessary action for his better treatment. That's why he took a taxi and paid the taxi driver which money was given by his mother. That's why without chili and salt he returned home. And another question, maybe Ronnie's mother became angry because Ronnie's mother ordered him to purchase some salt and chilies. In here, whenever Ronnie returned home without chilies and salt, that time where is silly Ronnie? That time Ronnie's mother saw that there is no chili and salt. That time maybe Ronnie's mother became angry, and whenever Ronnie tried to pursue, make understand his mother that I saw a man lying on the road, and that time I took that man and that man was taken to the hospital and take necessary action for his better treatment. And saying this, his mother understood that Ronnie did the right thing. In this situation, Ronnie's mother understood the real matter, what happened in Ronnie's. Whenever he went to the market to purchase some salt and chilies. So in here we understood that it's Ronnie's responsibility to do these things. Dear learners, I believe that all questions already you have learned very well. Now we are going to the next part. In here there are two types. We do something, two types of responsibility. One type we do, and one obligation not to do. What we do which is good for oneself, family, society and country, and not to do which is harmful. That means not to involve antisocial activity for ourselves, myself, family, society and country. Next, a responsibility is a duty or an obligation to do something. For example, you have the responsibility to take care of your parents in their old age, to attend school and pursue your studies properly, and so on. You have also the responsibility to society and the government. For example, to help a neighbor in trouble or to cast your vote if you are 18 or over. In here, we understood that responsibility. What is responsibility? In here, father and son, when his father, aged person, that time he is sitting beside him and helping him. And second picture, whenever your age will be 18 or over, that time you will get voting power. Voting power means you make a representative for our country, maybe union council or parliament member or any types of area. You will get voting power whenever your age will be 18 or over. Now, a responsibility is also an obligation or a duty not to do something. For example, you have the responsibility not to steal a book from a public library or not to put your building materials on the footpath. These are your responsibilities as citizens, but there are responsibilities of the government as well. In here, not hot things we don't do. That means we never steal books from the public library. It is also our responsibility not to steal. And we don't put some building materials on the footpath. Whenever we put some building materials on the footpath, that time many troubles create for the passers-by. That's why we shouldn't put building materials on the footpath. Now, our government has the responsibilities to provide for its citizens the basic necessities of life, including food, clothing, shelter, education and medical care. Not only we provide, not only we have some responsibility to the country, country has also some responsibility to the people. What are the basic necessities of our life? That things country will provide. That is, in here we see that some foods. A country will provide such type of foods to us. And second, clothes. And third one is it's a house where we live in. And in here we see the picture, the children and teacher is guiding, they are studying. It is also one kind of our basic needs, and country will provide all kind of facilities to educate us. And last of all, doctor is seeing a patient, government provide us the medical facilities. These things country will provide us. Okay? Now, the government also has the responsibilities to protect the fundamental rights of its citizens, which is include freedom of speech and expression, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, equality of all before law, etc. Government also has the responsibility to protect the fundamental rights of citizens, which include freedom of speech. That means whatever we like to say, we can express our feelings. And that means country can't stop our mouth. Whatever we want to say, that things we can say, but we have to remind in our mind that not everything we can tell. And we have to obey the law of a country. And our constitution says something, what things we can say, that things we have to follow. Following this law, we can express our feelings, we can express our opinion, and so country will provide our freedom of religion and equality of all before law. That means country has a law and we have to follow the law. Next, the knowledge, skills and attitudes you have gained at home, at school and in society will help you to be aware of your responsibilities and to carry them out effectively. Remember, discharging your responsibilities will be good for you, good for your family and friends, and good for your society and country as a whole. In here, we gain knowledge from school, society and at home. In the picture, a teacher teaching and the learners learn something, and there are so many pictures in here, and we gain knowledge, and gaining knowledge then we learn some skills and then grow our attitudes. These things is essential for our life. Okay? Now, already we have finished our text, so we can practice some questions. In here there are some multiple choice questions. Choose the best answer from the alternatives. First question, what does the phrase pile up means? Before starting the text, I told you the meaning, so you can think about it and what is the meaning. Pile up means stack. The next question, the dash also has responsibilities for its citizens. What will be the answer? Is school, citizen, government and family. The answer will be third question, which of the following is the basic necessity of life? Answer will be food. And the D number, the word speech means lecture. The next one, cast your vote if you are 18 or over. What is meant by this sentence? That means out of 4, 3 number is correct. One doesn't acquire any quality to do something at age 18 or over 18. And B number, the dash also has responsibilities for its citizens. The government also has responsibilities for its citizens. And last question, which of the following words describe the traits of a citizen? Answer is responsible. And E number, according to the text, the word discharge means carry out. Okay? Now, again we are discussing some open-ended question. There are 4 open-ended questions. And first question is, what should a citizen not do? A citizen, answer will be, a citizen should not do things like stealing a book from a public library or piling up his building materials on the footpath. Second question, where can you gain knowledge, skills and attitudes? Already we have learned from the text, we can gain knowledge, skills and attitudes at home, at school and in society. Third question, what will happen if you discharge your duties effectively? Discharging the duties effectively, you will be good for us and for the family, friends, society and the country as a whole. And last question, number 4, what do you understand by responsibility? Responsibility means an obligation or duty to do or not to do something. Okay? Now, last question. There are one type of question which has a phobia of you. So that's why I have written a question and you read the text, that question. Fill in the gaps with appropriate words. In here, a duty to do something or not to do something. In here 2. So what will be the answer? First of all, you read the text very carefully, once time or 2 times or 3 times. Then you try to fill up the blanks from the text. A duty to do something or not to do something, dash to responsibility. A dash has to perform some responsibilities to his family and friends, to society and the government. The dash has to provide for its citizens the basic necessities of life. It also dash the fundamental rights of citizens. A citizen's performing responsibilities will be dash to all in a country. Reading the text, we understood that in here we use responsibility. So in here that word refers will be the correct word. And you are a student, so your answer will be in here. A student has to perform some responsibilities to his family and friends, to society and the government. In here will be government has provided for its citizens the basic necessities of life. It also, in here will be verb, ensures the fundamental rights of citizens. A citizen's performing responsibilities will be good or beneficial. One answer you can write to a citizen's performing responsibilities will be good, beneficial to all in a country. Dear students, now look at this picture. Maybe this is a picture, suppose beside your school, this road is near your school. As a student of this school, what responsibilities do you think you have to get rid of this nonsense? Make a list of things that you will do. What can we do? Possible answer will be, we have responsibilities to get rid of this nonsense. We can inform the authority of the city corporation to stop it. We should raise awareness among people that people don't throw waste materials here and there. We can organize a rally to develop public awareness. Creating public awareness, we can stop it. And last of all, we can use poster to clean it. Dear student, I think that you have learnt, you have understood the lesson you enjoy the class. So I would not like to continue my class. Another day I will meet you. So I would like to say you Allah Hafiz. Thank you.